Hey, it's me, Nick with Outdoor Adventure Club. It is the end of February, the last week of February, and I am in Pennsylvania, and I'm going to be hiking the Oil Creek Trail, is what we're going to be doing. So I parked here at the Drake Well Museum, and I'm going to do about a 9-mile hike in to one of the shelters, and then tomorrow I'll do another 9-mile hike out. It's really cold. It's about it's in the 20s. Dressed really warm, but I'm ready to go. It should take about 5 hours to get to the shelter where I'm staying tonight. Right, this is the official start right here. This is the Oil Creek State Park. This is a Gerard hiking trail, and like I said, I'm going to be going approximately 9 miles today. Not many people out today. A lot of snow that they just got. So I don't expect to see too many people on the trail. Kind of a cool hike that I'm doing, and that when I get to the shelter, I'm going to be meeting Casey. Casey's hiking the other direction, and we'll be staying in the same shelter. And then tomorrow we'll just go opposite ways. So I'm going to hike the whole length of this trail. So they have a little sign in right here. Some of the cool things that I read on here was on 12/20. A guy got a photo of a mother bear with 2 cubs. So pretty cool to be able to see something like that. But I made it to the top of this ridge here. Started to level out a little bit. Super peaceful, super quiet. So that's the West Side Trail, Boughton Bridge, but I'm heading towards Miller Farm again. I'm heading this way. Just stop to take a break. Snow is starting to come down quite a bit. There are no footprints on the trail now, so all right, I'm still moving along. This trail really does wind all around, ups and downs. But yeah, I'm super stoked about the remoteness that you get a feeling of on this trail. So pretty much Solitude City, but there's no more tracks on the trail. Getting quite a bit of snow right now, so there's a bench up here. I'm gonna sit and take a little bit of a break, figure out how far I've gone on that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So you just gotta follow the yellow blazes and things things should work out well. I'm really taking my time, watching my foot placement and things like that. Being as solitude that I am today, I just want to take it easy, be extra careful. I don't want to twist an ankle or anything like that, considering it's a ways away from any help or anything like that. So I got about 5 or 6 hours, so that's kind of my goal, is to make it there in about 5 hours to the shelter. Oil Creek's down there. This is Bought and Run, so I've made it to Bought and Run. You go over about 3 creeks, so, but this is pure beauty. This is gorgeous. This is just what I needed to get rid of that cabin fever that I've had for the winter. So I've made it to Toy Run. I'm about 3 miles, a little over 3 miles in. Got around 6 miles left to go. So I saw my first hiker. He came from Cow Run, which is where I'm going to stay the night in one of those shelters there. So wish I would have brought some trekking poles. That's one thing that I'll bring next time, but trip's going well so far. Like I said, I'm averaging about right now I'm about like 1.5 miles every hour, so just kind of taking it easy, but beautiful scenery. So I made it to Jones's Run is where I'm at now. Starting to back starting to hurt a little bit, but I just take a little rest here and there. But other than that, it's going pretty good. Just taking my time, and the snow kind of died down a little bit, which is good, because it was like blowing on the side of my face for a while there. But haven't seen anybody else. Super peaceful, and yeah, I just got to stay moving. All right, so after that Jones's Run, it gets really tough. So I'm on the side of a hill. All right, so I made it up that steep hill, and it goes down a ways. Not too many flat spots, but now I'm coming back down that ridge. They built like a cool bridge there going across, but I've slowed down significantly. I'm like down to like a mile an hour, just because of the terrain. The terrain gets really crazy, and you got to make sure you have your footing and stuff like that. But yeah, wow, that's pretty that was a pretty intense 30 minutes there. So I've made it 6 miles in. I am officially 3.7 miles to Cow Run. So, all right, I made it to Greg Run. I'm not sure how close I am to Cow Run. I'll get out my map here and check it out a little bit. But my gosh, am I wore out. So this is my happy face. Made it to Cow Run. You can see the shelters are back there. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Staying at shelter number 1, so once I get there, I'll show you. Whew. I feel really good. So this is the setup. They give you like a little lean-to hut to stay in. I just got a insulated air mattress that's there, and then it's got I got a little fire going. We put a tarp up over there so that it blocks the wind. All right, good morning. It is Sunday morning, the first day of March, and I didn't sleep too well last night, but once I moved by the fire, I was just sleeping in the wrong position. I was sleeping more towards the back over here, but then once I moved close to the fire, I slept pretty decent. I kept the fire going all night. Casey, how did you sleep?
I was pretty good. I slept pretty good. I got this new backpack and it did its job, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Sleeping bag, he means.
Yeah, it's the sleeping bag, yeah.
We got our snow right here that we're melting. So one of the beauties of camping in the snow is that you can melt snow for your water. All right, so I'm all packed up, ready to go. Casey's ready to go. It was a good night, but I got a lot of traveling to do still, more adventure to come. Got to get my back loosened up a little bit, and things should be good. I'm going to take it really slow on the trail because I have less distance, like I said, than Casey, and I don't want to hurt anything, break anything, do anything stupid today. Casey said the part of the trail I'm going on is interesting. The first part's really hard, and then it eases up once it goes by the train tracks, so hopefully all goes good. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer today, so that can be a good thing and a bad thing in that the snow will melt if it gets in like the 40s, and then it'll become a lot more muddy. So that's why I wanted to kind of get off to an earlier start today, just in case if the melt happened. This trail here is a lot more traveled than the 10 that I did yesterday, so there's a good path that you can see. So yesterday, for that beginning, it wasn't much of a had to look at the blazes and things like that the whole time. But this is kind of nice being able to follow a well-traveled path. I've already seen like 6 people, so yeah. So far, so good. It's pretty cool. Once you get a little bit higher up in the elevation, then the pines begin to dominate. But this is a pretty cool little pine wood forest that I'm going through now. Trail's still really wide. But really pretty. All right, I am about 6.5 miles from Rynd Farm, and the petroleum center is about 12.5 miles away. So this is the halfway point about to the petroleum center, and then this takes you to Pioneer Bridge, and then the West Side Trail, and then the Petro Center is 3.8 miles if you go that way. So the trail opened back up again for cross-country skiers as well. But so far this has been a pleasant hike. It's not too bad, not like yesterday. So hopefully Casey's doing all right on his journey up to Drake Well. But as far as ease of trail, coming down to that Rynd Farm, so far it's pretty smooth travels. Just a lot of little creek crossings and things, but yeah, not too bad. All right, first road crossing here. So this is that township road, I think it's 155 or something, but up there leads to the Petro Center if I were to walk that. But I'm not going to take any roads, I'm just taking the trail. So back on the Gerard Hiking Trail. It opened up again, so it's on both the ski and the hiking, so it's pretty nice. All right, I'm about I don't know, maybe 3 miles in, and they got these cool little huts on the cross-country trails, little rest places. So I'm just gonna take a break here for a little bit, get some water. The water tastes disgusting because melted that snow and it's got like charcoal taste to it. Some of the embers went into the water and went into the snow when it was in the fire, so it's got like a charcoal taste. It kind of makes me want to throw up, but I put some orange drink mix in it, and it you can still taste it a little bit, but it's pretty gross. All right, this is the scenic overlook, and down there you can see way down at the bottom, that's Oil Creek down there. So it's our first real good glimpse at Oil Creek. Nice cabin down there too as well, across the way. But yeah. All right, I have arrived at the road that goes to the Petroleum Center. I am going to Rynd Farm, so I have about 3.7 miles. This mileage is a little bit off. It's more like 4 miles. So I've traveled 4.5. Drake Well's 15 miles away. That's where the road Casey's on, so making some progress. Trail's narrowed up and it's become a lot slower, so it's not that nice cross-country trail. This cross-country trails are really nice to hike. Takes it easy on your knees, but yeah, I have a feeling the rest of this way is going to be kind of a slow go. So yeah. All right, so I'm down now, kind of by the railroad tracks. They're over there on the other side of the river, but it's become real soupy and mucky down here, so I'm just taking my time now. This is where I don't want to slip or do anything. So only tracks on are probably Casey's tracks, so not many people have been on the trail. So yeah, this should be a slow go. There are Casey's footprints you can see from yesterday. All right, just keep pushing on. But this is the part that I hate, is like a lot of this trail is like, this part's like you're right on the edge. I mean, so you just got to be extremely careful. I mean, one false slip and you're down that cliff. So yeah, just taking my time here, and yeah, it's kind of scary, but you just gotta watch your footing and take it real slow. All right, it officially stinks again. So trail's not wide open, it's switchbacks and all that fun stuff. So man, I cruised through that first 4.5 miles, and now it's a really slow go. So I'm sitting here on a log taking a break. I gotta shed a shirt because I'm starting to burn up. So my water is really bad. It tastes like campfire, so. All right, I have officially made it to Rattlesnake Run. Kind of got lost there for a second. Casey's been the only one on this trail since yesterday, so I kind of lost his footprints, but I found them, and we're back moving at a slow pace. The ice is starting to melt, so it's getting real mucky. There is a old abandoned shack. I would walk up there and peek inside and do all those cool things, but I haven't not that much energy, so. All right, so I made it back to Oil Creek. There's an ice dam down there. I'm just gonna go check it out and see what that is. It shows there's an ice dam on a map. I've never seen one. There's the tracks down there, so I just walk down the tracks and I'll go check out the ice dam. Took a little break for a bit, but I got about 3/4 of a mile left, and I should be good to go. All right, I have successfully completed from one end, from Drake to Rynd, on the Oil Creek Trail, on the Gerard Hiking Trail. So yes, this is my happy face. I'm super tired. I'm gonna go see what Casey's up to. We're supposed to meet at McDonald's, unless if he's still hiking. Yeah, awesome trip, awesome experience. So yeah, yes, that is pretty cool.